Yo there, internets, Mogwai here, and I got another Legends of Runeterra video for you guys today. And today we are going to play a deck I like to call Poppy JARVAN. Bit of a play on words here because we are indeed playing Daddy JARVAN and King JARVAN III. But the reason why we're calling this deck Poppy JARVAN is because we've got Poppy and JARVAN. We have a mid-range deck that is aimed to be an anti-meta list to essentially counter Nami Zoe. Nami Zoe is one of the most prevalent decks being played right now, and I believe is the strongest deck in the meta game. And we are going to be bringing a Demacia-based strategy to just shut it down completely. How do we do that? Well, we are playing Stony Suppressor as a full set. Stony Suppressor is a 2-mana 1/3 that says all spells cost 1 more. It doesn't take long to realize why this card just shuts down Nami really hard. Nami, there's a lot of half of the deck are actually spells that generate other spells. It's a deck that thrives on chaining spells, right? You have Spell Thief, you have the Glimpse from Beyond to generate moon weapons, etc, etc. And making all these spells cost 1 more completely kills their tempo and allows us to overwhelm them with our predominantly unit-based deck as we spread out, go wide, attack with our challengers paired with Poppy, and then we drop JARVAN to apply even more pressure as we can use Daddy or Poppy JARVAN for the win in the late game, amongst other things. Generally speaking, this deck's win condition are the champions alongside Rally. That's essentially how we win games. And the reason why I chose Poppy and JARVAN for this strategy is because when you're building a deck around Stony Suppressor, you want your units to kind of fulfill the role of certain spells, right? So by combining, first of all, by running challengers, we are able to interact with our opponent, with our units themselves, without having to resort to spells, right? So it's important to, pair Stony Suppressor with challengers, which is easy to do in the Demacia region. So from that point onwards, what Poppy does is she allows us to just continuously buff our board without, again, having to resort to spells. And JARVAN kind of acts as a fast speed removal in a way, because as we're attacking, we get to play him immediately without passing over initiative to the opponent. And as a unit, that is a very rare trait to have. So all these things combined really allow these champions in this shell to excel with the support of Suppressor. Shit on Nami Zoe completely, but also do really damn well against other decks running around. For example, the Gangplank Twisted Fate Bando City deck that I showcased a few days back that's getting very popular in ranked as well. So when it comes to the spells, we have a total of 10 spells. We are still playing a full set of Sharp Sight because we want to be able to interact with elusives and also buff up our own units as well. If we have a Stony Suppressor on the board, this card costs 3 mana, which is still playable considering our opponent's going to have to be spending the same amount of mana for their own combat tricks. We have a one-off of single combat to have a little bit of interaction. We have Stress Defense as a one-off because of the flexibility this card provides us with, and because we needed a non-multi-region Bando City card because we are actually playing a full set of the Loping Telescope. Why? Because it's a unit that makes cards, potentially other units that help us spread out even further for Poppy, especially because of his ability to manifest a celestial that costs 3 or less. A lot of times we can get the Charger, for example, and that can help our attacks be that much more menacing. And we can get some very key cards that could be potentially game-winning in some matchups. I think this 2-drop is just kind of ridiculous, and I wanted to make some space for it, and that's why we're playing a one-off of Stress Defense, because the way the multi-region cards work is you need to have at least 1 card from its region. And by having Loping Telescope, because with Poppy we don't need to meet that demand because she's already Demacia, right? And we have Demacia cards. But by incorporating Loping Telescope, we need either a Bando City or a Target card. And that's why we opted to go with Stress Defense, though we could have just gone with Hush, to be honest, for example. But I felt like Stress Defense is just ultimately a little bit better, honestly, because it can also preserve our Poppy, for example, if she's being worn down or opponent's trying to remove her, right? It's just very flexible. Speaking of buffing, we have another unit that does essentially what spells can do, right? Enhance certain units on our board, and that's what Lauren Bladekeeper represents. A very underrated 4-drop. Ever since it got buffed, this card is essentially a 5/5 for 4 mana, right? And it's splitting the stats between itself and another unit. So there's not much more that you can ask out of a 4-drop. And in this case, we can use it to buff Poppy to make her even bigger and harder to kill. Or we can use it to buff Lauren Protege, you know, his nephew? Yeah, I believe his nephew. Or even Fleet Feather Tracker or Stony Suppressor to keep it thicker and harder to remove, etc., etc. Just a lot of very good targets for this card, and a very, very good 4-drop to support that curve slot alongside Poppy. And then we have a full set of Golden Aegis, because Rally's my favorite champion, and Rally is how we win games with this deck, and that is why we're playing this as a full set. And we're playing the Golden Aegis version instead of just Relentless Pursuit, because we really benefit from that barrier. We can give it out to Poppy and have her preserve herself on the board, English. And we could just apply tremendous pressure. We also have Vanguard Redeemer because we want to have some card draw, but instead of running spells to draw, we run a unit to draw, you know, for the same reason as I've been explaining all the time with Stony Suppressor. I put a lot of thought into this deck, you know, because it wasn't easy to build initially, but I'm really happy with the results, and I thought it's very fun. And I just wanted to build a deck that was good against Nami Zoe. In case you guys are running into that matchup a lot, you can try this out and, you know, make some Nami players cry, which is, you know, I think a lot of you are in a mood for that, because I think we've reached a point where it's pretty established that she's the strongest champion from the expansion, and I do believe it's the strongest deck in the game right now. So a lot of pro players are reaching that conclusion, essentially, and we'll definitely see her being very prevalent in the upcoming World Championship. So, yeah, I'm going to stop talking there. Have a solid day. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for daily Legends of Runeterra content, even though, you know, there are some few exceptions every now and then, but I do post videos mostly every single day, and hopefully you guys are excited for more content as I'm working on a pretty spicy list for tomorrow. And yeah, love ya, enjoy the matches, I'll see you tomorrow. All right, and the first matchup we get is the one that I want to showcase. Nami Zoe. We got the Stony Suppressor. We're going to drop both of these. I kind of want to keep JARVAN in my opener just because it's a great way to just immediately tackle Nami. I mean, that's all we're doing. We're just jumping at her with our spear without giving them a chance to counteract. Stony Suppressor. They hate to see it. Wait him for one. I guess they're really debating what to do there. But now Double Trouble is a bit troublesome to cast. Sorry. Alright, let's see what happens here.
I bear a message from... Oh, hey, what's that?
And swords. We're gonna play Lauren Protege. If our opponent wants to deal with Stony Suppressor, we'll take all of the mana out of him if he finds the Equinox. That's a moon weapon. That's like a Calibrum he needs to... Yeah, I think he got a Calibrum. I kind of just want to play Poppy though. It's a Calibrum. That's four mana that he's spending. Problem is, if I go for the Lauren, Bladekeeper play, the issue with that is that he could just find an Equinox, even though it would cost him 5 mana. But that would be enough for him to level up Nami. If I play Poppy, though, I'm gonna play Poppy.
All right, team, adventure time.
Because I wanna work for her level up. And if he did get a Calibrum, then that's a very expensive play nonetheless. And I get to clear Zoe. And he can play Nami and hope to level up. If he wants to get like a Crescent Strike. And that's a shitload. That's his entire mana. So...
Hey, you don't want to fight anymore, that's okay.
Calibrum. I'm gonna work for Poppy's level up. Made things awkward a little bit for him. He still hasn't leveled up Nami, which he wants to, so he wants to carry over that mana, which gives us some time, as we can just straight up go with, if we set up our challengers, we can guarantee that our Jarvan hits the Nami. Okay, can't play anything else unless the Nami's leveled up. Okay, we got a sharp side. That's really neat.
The Mirai will never know fear again. Embrace the current or be swept away. What's in here?
I've got your back.
Let the tide carry you. Ride the surging tides.
Attack. Come at me.
Ship time.
Couldn't resist.
This is my opponent.
This is your opponent. And we baited the fuck out of it! Omega baited. 5, 9.
Run them through. Aha.
Guiding touch preserves his health. Yeah, let's go with this. I could prioritize killing Nami here, but I'm going face. He needs double guiding touch to survive. Or we just kill him! Oh, that was clean! Oh!
Raise our banners. Demacia prevails.
Even after the Story Suppressor went down. And now we got Pirates. Story Suppressor is not as crucial in this one. What I'm going to do is I'm going to mulligan away essentially everything, trying to find a bit of a better curve going on. I really like seeing that loping telescope, though we got to be wary of stuff like Make It Rain. Which is why I was thinking about keeping sharp side, but ultimately, I'd rather take this approach. Alright, we got JARVAN in there as well. Screeching Dragon can definitely put in the work here too. We gotta try to prevent plunder as much as we can.
Never.
We will always offer this trade.
Question myself.
Yeah, I mean, that's great. Like, many reasons to offer that trade. Prevent the open attack plunder. Prevent the crazy Make It Rain value if we play Loping Telescope.
Let's get it, crew.
And what are we gonna do here? I mean, this is kind of these two are kind of useless. It has to be Bombers Twins. He still gets the plunder, but that's that. Right now we're getting some good card advantage on him. Wonder if I play Sony Suppressor now. I think I do. Because if he has certain spells,
Oh, I've never met anyone like you.
it's gonna make things a little bit awkward. Okay, so we got a fearsome 1-drop. That's kind of annoying. But at the same time, you know, Bomber Twins is a good counter to this if he decides to continue spreading out. Alright, getting playing to 2.
Never lost a fair game. We'll play something for all of you.
Hang on. We're
That's a good
rolling.
one. I am playing Screeching Dragon. Ba-da-da.
I rarely forget and never forgive.
I knew the chances of him playing that. I could have just held back, right? But I wanted to be able to trade into Gangplank as well here. I really wanted that plunder. That's a good chance for me to just spread out here.
Our ancestors are watching.
Draw through my deck. Refuel a little bit.
Packed them good.
I can't play another Vanguard Redeemer though, not if he's about to wipe me. Okay, now it's fine.
I've trained my whole life for this.
Alright, there you are. I really would like to play Jarvan, but I really want to play Poppy here. Do I need the put King Jarvan in there?
Brother, me?
Before you?
This world is positively uppity downity, brother.
And now we play Suppressor.
All right, team. Adventure time.
Let's drag you here. So to be fair, we can just drag you. Can definitely attack with you.
Ready, Hammer?
Why not? Why not Stone Suppressor as well? You go to a 4-3, so I'd rather keep you in the back.
Yeah, I'm not sure what to do either.
Rambunctious fool!
Tragedy! It's a pokey stick.
Got a surprise for him.
Alright, they're coming. I mean, we got some good blockers here, though.
Take the wheel.
Look at that. Look at those blocks. Look at the value we're gonna be generating. And the way we're doing so is we definitely want to play. I think at this stage.
We fight to a ragged!
We fight again!
I will fight for Demacia till the day I die.
Be nothing left when I'm done.
Okay.
Packed them good.
Okay, we may be seeing a Twisted Fate of a Lifetime here.
To the flag!
Okay, this is the plan.
Forward!
For our allies.
So if they block here and here, 4-6 now. Yeah, we definitely now.
Best run while you can.
That is kind of crazy, though.
Not flammable? Is that a challenge? Today's the day I find that hero. I never.
My shield is yours.
now we Cataclysm.
Ready, Hammer?
Yeah, game playing can be a thing, but we're a little bit too wide at that point to care about it too much. And we got him.
I got lucky. You'll get me next time.
Too humble, Poppy. Okay, so this may very well be the Draven as the weird Draven Ezreal variant that's been running around. That's secretly a burn deck. If that's the case, we want to drop our Jarvans. But we always want to keep Poppy. Because Poppy can lead to great things. If it's a regular easy Draven deck, then unless we find... I mean, even if we do find... the Stony Suppressor, it still doesn't mean we're in a great spot, but we'll see.
Got your back.
We're gonna play Bryce the Protector here. Alright, it seems to be just regular easy Draven, which is not great. Not great. Because they, you know, we're Demacia midrange, right? Like, our units get picked off pretty easily.
The party has arrived.
And we just gotta hope that...
Need victims.
I mean, there's a lot of potential answers here, but as long as I don't see a Arachnoid Sentry, and Arachnoid Sentry English.
All right, team. Adventure time.
I'm confident this Poppy can pull through. We're gonna try. He's a Mystic Shot. And he has another one. Okay. Fantastic. Alright. Yikes. I could play Tracker into you, to be fair. I'll play Dragon.
Watch and learn.
Yeah, I want to stop. I played Dragon because I want to stop his axes. Really want to stop his axes.
Wouldn't be a quest without some danger.
We get to clear that, but we're falling behind. Yeah, we may welcome. All right.
Remember the fall.
Remember the fallen.
Raven will fall.
Stand strong. So close. I've trained my whole life for this. We will not hesitate.
Time for the main event.
My shield is yours.
I play Bryce Steel.
Strength and grace, beauty in the blade.
Humanity is obsolete.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me, dude. You've got to be kidding me.
Safety disengaged.
You're covered.
That's really annoying. The fact that he pulled this this Maze Seeker Investigator. Oh my god, that's tilting. That's tilting. Cause I was seeing a light at the end of the tunnel. Okay. Alright.
My king, victory is near. Then lead our soldiers to it, my son.
Ba-dum, ba-da-dum.
With me, Knights of Demacia. Bring them here.
Honor guide me.
Providence, guide me.
He has 3 cards in hand that we don't know of.
A good king acts with conviction. Swiftly.
We're gonna try it. Okay, alright.
Soldiers of Demacia.
To be fair, we got 2 Mystic Shots out of him.
Raven.
Ba-da-dum. Okay, I'm surprised! Surprised he let that happen, though. It's a lot of axes here.
Hand me my blade. Prepare yourself. We move soon. Stand before me.
I'm gonna be using my toughness here. Force him like axes. I can get those axes out of him, because he needs another one. Then I could weaken a potential Ezreal, or just get another card out of him as well. Probably, I mean, he does have double decimate, right? But if I top deck something like, he clearly doesn't have a get excited, otherwise he would have gotten rid of JARVAN. Okay, what did he discard? Well, we'll see.
Press on.
Father!
With me.
How did he discard a... Oh yeah, because he discarded that.
Time for the
Time for the main event! I hope he doesn't have like a thermogenic beam.
The halls are bound with blades in hand.
Alright, Lauren Bladekeeper, I'm sorry to ask this of you, but I need you to kick that little guy's ass. I need you to kill him. Okay. Oh my Wamu. Shin that up! And we know he's top decking Draven. We know that's Draven.
And die.
So we just need a unit. Remember the fallen.
Raven time.
Then clear the blocker and go for the win. Bam, bam. So it was a full-on control deck, and we actually prevailed, which is
Fine work, soldiers.
fine work.
Fine work.
Ziggs Talia. How does Stony Suppressor? I mean, Stony Suppressor is pretty relevant here, right? Makes me want to mulligan away Poppy as well. Just keep the Lauren Prodigy just to guarantee that I'll have. Okay. Well, we're gonna try double Stony. I mean, the earlier we get these on the board, the better, because all of a sudden Roiling Sands becomes harder to play. I get 2 of them online, we're good to go. Yeah, I'm not gonna be trading with that. Like, I'm not gonna be forcing any weird. Just nullifying their spells.
Who does not know the name Laurent?
Who does not know the name Laurent? Seriously, who the fuck doesn't know? I'm gonna start working for the JARVAN level up.
Harry, report hard. Fair.
Alright, let's devout again.
This is my opponent.
We're gonna let that die so we can trigger the Vanguard Redeemer. But we're gonna play the tracker first. Sereth would be pretty good here because it kills my tracker.
History is
Whatever, okay.
Hey, wake up, you hammer!
I've trained my whole life for this.
Oof, that Poppy would have been nice. But as of right now, I was talking about Sereth, but it's Ziggs Talia. What am I saying? I'm drawing a lot of spells for somebody with a Stony Suppressor. Like a lot of spells. I have 10 spells in my deck. I'm gonna get rid of this Rocky Bear, but I'm also worried about giving him a sarcophagus. We're close to leveling up.
Watch out for the rock tubes, you maniac!
Hey, better watch out for me! Wah!
Why not?
You would test my steel? Injustice! Our ancestors are watching.
At this point, this suppressor is like
I just know that he
hurting
was
me
around
more.
here somewhere.
We have protection now in case he has like another Rite of, what is the name of this card? Rite of the Arcane, yeah. If he has another Rite of the Arcane, we have the Sharp Sight.
Watch out for the rock tubes, you maniac!
Hey, better watch out for me!
He's running out of gas.
You're too slow.
And we're gonna use Bryson Protector to get a free attack with Poppy. Ah, god damn it. Alright.
We strike.
Ah, that's annoying. I want to get these out of the way.
Move. No. Press on.
he plays Talia, we have the ability to Concerted Strike. But I want to play this. I want to enable this Vanguard Redeemer at least. He's down to 2 cards. Like I said, he's low. He's dealt a lot of damage, but he's low.
Onward, everybody! The horizon falls! If I stumble, I have the earth to catch me.
Okay, he wants to go in.
If you don't want sand in your sleeve, son.
Well, they're coming. But we're ready for them. We have removal here in Poppy's Keeper Verdict. We have Golden Aegis, which is likely the play that we would like to be going for here. I can block here, and... Yeah, this Golden Aegis gives me the ability to... Just hope he doesn't have a Ziggs as the last card.
I see something!
Stand strong.
Yeah, I'm not sure what to do either. Ready, Hammer?
For our allies.
I'm gonna go for the sharp side here. As we go for the Aegis again.
We will not hesitate.
But that's enough. I was like, oh no, and then it's like, wait. Math? Alright, 4-0, baby.
Quest complete. On to the next one.
No, we've had enough.